Hey Siri,
Huh?
who won the Patriots and Dolphins game?
The Patriots were defeated by the Dolphins today. The final score was 31-17.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Definitely not the Patriots.
Patriots.
I still rep my team. I don't care. That's my team. I rep my team. I rep my city. You know what I'm saying? But living out here in Vegas, the way Raider Nation is, now, let me say this first. Usually when I move to an area, if you don't follow me, then you don't know I say this all the time. When I move to an area, wherever I'm at, I root for the home team. But my home team, the Patriots. So, but I'm going to tell you, man, these Raiders, the Raiders is doing it, man. Anyway, I'm saying that because don't be surprised if you see me in some Raider gear soon. That's all. Still, I'm Patriot Nation, though. Let's not get that out. Let's not get that twisted. So, anyway, it's your boy. And I want first, before I get into Motivation Monday, I want to get into tomorrow is Halloween. Now, being out here on the West Coast, one thing I've noticed years ago, like early 2000s, is that when it comes to the West Coast, California specifically is what I should say, living in San Diego at the time, San Diego County area, the adults take Halloween serious. I remember I went to a Halloween party, and there was buckets of candy all inside and outside the house. I'm talking about them pumpkins with candy filled to the brim, like at least like 15, 20 of those all throughout the house. There was all kinds of hors d'oeuvres and entrees, and people were dressed up as sexy nurses and zombies and all this other stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, I thought this was for kids. Being from the Northeast, now I'm pretty sure that might have changed, but being on the Northeast, it was just for kids, you know what I mean? And then it started to die down because it was like people were coming in saying this devil worship and all that, and there may be some truth to that. I don't know. I haven't done the history, but I'll say that as you get further over to the West and it becomes less conservative, becomes more liberal, meaning that people are not so uptight and they like to have fun, you see more people celebrating Halloween. So I'm saying all that to say that I got my Halloween costume on right now. I am a patriot lover. I am Inky Man. That's my costume. I'm Inky Man. That's my costume. Now, with that being said, I would love for you to show me what your costume look like. What's your costume all about? Feel free to put some pictures below. I'm sure some of you went to Halloween parties already. What was your costumes like, man? Hit me up. Hit me up. Don't DM me. You don't have to. You don't have to. If you don't want people to see your sexy nurse, if you don't want nobody seeing your butt out or whatever it is, guy or girl, okay. I really don't want to see that. Not for the guys, at least. I don't really want to see that in my DMs. But below, go ahead and comment below and throw some pictures of what your costume was like here in 2023. You understand what I'm saying, baby? Me, again, you seeing my costume. I'm Inky Man. So anyway, let's get into Motivation Monday.
Motivation Monday.
So this Motivation Monday is all about the scarcity mindset. Let me pull up some of this information I got here in my trusty musty glasses. So I asked AI about the scarcity mindset, and it said thus: a scarcity mindset sometimes refers to a scarcity mentality or scarcity thinking, a physiological, a psychological, excuse me, man, you would think I couldn't read, and I know I was getting A's in that. Psychological attitude or belief system characterized by a pervasive feeling of inadequacy and a fear of not having enough resources, whether they be financial, emotional, social, or otherwise. Individuals with a scarcity mindset tend to focus on what they lack rather than what they have. They often view the world through a lens of limitation and deprivation. Here are some characteristics. Fear of insufficiency, hoarding, zero-sum thinking, anxiety and stress, limited opportunities, negative self-image, short-term thinking, and then it says contrastly, a abundance mindset is an opposite of a scarcity mindset. Those with abundance mindset believe that there are plenty of resources to go around and the opportunities are not limited. They tend to be more optimistic, generous, and open to collaboration. It's important to note that a scarcity mindset is a learned mindset, and it can be changed with self-awareness, personal development, and positive thinking. Shifting from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset can lead to greater satisfaction, success, and overall well-being. Now, I'm going to let you guys know, I've been talking about doing a makeover, and I'm in the process, Got my people that are about to do my hair, and, I'm thinking about getting the, shaving this off, getting the facial. Got to lose some weight because I want the energy to come back. I'm 50, not in my 50s. I am 50. And some people say, well, you don't look 50 until this comes in. And there's nothing wrong with looking 50. Don't get me wrong. Let me just say that. You know what I mean? But I would like to be feeling younger. You know what I mean? There's a sense of, well, this is what you should look like at this age. That's bullshit. It's bullshit, because if you're able to do anything about your appearance and your thought process and everything else, then that means it can be changed. It doesn't have to be a certain way. If you're not catching on to this show, my thing is I try to break you free from the mental slavery that a lot of us go through, the mental manipulation that we go through on a day-to-day basis, and the thought process that we have. And because more people think in that negative space, we tend to think that that's how it is when it's not. So I'm taking this show to the level of taking you out of that. I'm going to fool around, play around, have Motivation Mondays and all that stuff, but I'm trying to get you out of that. So these little topics here that I'm covering are for you to understand. If you don't, somebody here, and there's a few people I can name that watch my show and thank me for doing these. And at first it was amazing to me that people were thanking me, and this hit right on time and things like that, saying stuff like that to me. But even I go through that. When I'm looking up some of these topics for these shows and I see certain things, it's like, yeah, you know what? I didn't even think of that. Damn, I didn't even know I was doing that. We're so busy on a rat race and trying to make things happen that sometimes we just forget life. We just become a part of life, but we just forget our own lives and live for other people and do for others and all of that other stuff. You can't do for others if you can't do for yourself. If you're not taking care of yourself, you're not able to take care of anybody else. Now really think about that. If I don't know what I'm talking about, then what the hell am I doing talking to anybody else? Right? If I don't have the knowledge to be spreading to other people, particularly the youth, which is our future, and that's more than a Whitney Houston song, that's real. The youth are our future. If we can't pass this information on to our youth and live by it so that they can see it's true, then who are we to be telling anybody any of this stuff? And unfortunately, there is a lot more than there's a lot more of that than there should be. All right. So with this scarcity mindset, there's a lot of us that just won't do certain things because we think that we can't do them, or if we do it, then we stop worrying about what other people are thinking, and that's just not life. It's not life. I live a life of gratitude. I've been saying this for the last few months now. I live a life of gratitude. I wake up and I'm happy that I'm alive to be able to make changes and be able to do things. I understand that there's negative things around me. There's positive things around me. I pluck from the positive things and I move forward and observe the negative things to strengthen the positive things. You dig what I'm saying? So anyway, I want to be able to get that out and get you guys to get on this mindset of abundance. We're taught that you go out and you work and then you retire at an old age, and meanwhile you work and work and work and work and work and work, and now people are at a point where they hustle. All right, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. There's nothing wrong with that. Actually, I was talking to Cookie the other day about people who talk about hustling. People who hustle don't have a business. You can hustle as a tool for business. But when you hustle, you don't have a business. When you're doing this and this and this and this, and you're not really focusing on all those things, it's just like I was telling her the other day. I said this exact same thing. People who hustle will set up an assembly line for this hustle. Then they're on to something else. Then they're on to something else. Then they're on to something else. Meanwhile, all these assembly lines are just doing whatever it is that you set up with no system in place or anything like that. So you're not really focused on these things. Now, when you get teams, you get people to run those assemblies, right? These assemblies usually will then these hustles will turn into a business because there's system in play. There's not you just doing a one-off. You know what I mean? Let me give you an example. If you have the hustle of cutting hair, for example, you might cut my hair and you may or may not do a good job, right? And that's a hustle for you. But if you do a bad job, I'm out. But if you tend to look at this as a business and you start to realize, oh, I might have done, my apology, next haircut, I'm going to give you a free one. You know, go out and tell other people. Repeat the business. You understand what I'm saying? Whereas a hustle is, yeah, I do hustle. You know what I'm saying? I cut hair for like $5. Word. And somebody cutting your hair. Then they on to the next one. Then they on to the next one. The people who are getting their hair cut are thinking, well, damn, this person has a business. But that's a hustle. Anyway, why I'm saying that is that because you can hustle as a tool for your business. If you hustle as a tool, you realize that even if you're in said business, there are other businesses, right? And sometimes people will get into a business and then they'll want to get into a business and start planning and they realize other people are doing it. And then they don't want to do it because other people are doing it. Let me tell you something. That's a scarcity mindset. Because if other people doing it, that means there's money to be made. Right? That's an example. There's money to be made. If I'm out here making sneakers and someone else is making sneakers and Nike is making sneakers, you think that Puma's not making money? You think Adidas is not making money? You don't think these independent people that are making shoes are not making money because Nike's big? No. There's too many people on the planet for you not to be able to do whatever it is you want to do and make money. There's just too many. So there's too many chances in life. There's too many things. There's too many hours in the day. There's too many seconds in the day. There's too many opportunities and events and places for you to only think small. For you to only think that everything is right there. And that's it. You step out of that, you start to see all of this. So I'm saying all that to say, y'all need to get into the abundancy mindset if you're in the scarcity mindset. Or if you know someone that's in the scarcity mindset and you recognize that that's what it is, get them to understand there's more out there. There's more out there. There's more out there. Alright? Inky Man, y'all. Motivation Monday. Later.
Click the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest uploads. Share our channel with your friends and family and let them in on the excitement.
I'm out, yo. I'm out, yo. Yo.